there's a thing that happens over time with any given civilization, which is that the laws and regulations accumulate, and if there's not if there's not some forcing function like a war to clean up the accumulation of laws and regulations, eventually everything becomes legal, and that's like the hardening of the arteries. Or a way to think of it is like being tied down by a million little strings, like Gulliver. You can't move. And it's not like any one of those strings is the issue. You got a million of them. So there has to be a sort of a garbage collection for laws and regulations, so that you don't keep accumulating laws and regulations to the point where you can't do anything. This is why we can't build high-speed rail in America. It's illegal. That's the issue. It's illegal 6 ways to Sunday to build high-speed rail in America.
I wish you could just, like, for a week go into Washington and, like, be the head of the committee for making, what is it, for the garbage collection, making government smaller, like removing stuff.
I have discussed with Trump the idea of a government efficiency commission.
Nice. Yeah.
And I would be willing to be part of that commission.
I wonder how hard that is.
The antibody reaction would be very strong.
Yes. Yeah.
So you really have to, you're attacking the Matrix at that point. The Matrix will fight back.
Few moments later.
Fourth, at the suggestion of Elon Musk, who has given me his complete and total endorsement. That's nice, 'cause he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. It's very, very much appreciated. I will create a government efficiency commission tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government and making recommendations for drastic reforms. We need to do it. Can't go on the way we are now. And Elon, because he's not very busy, has agreed to head that task force. Be interesting. If he has the time, it'll be a good one to do it, but he's agreed to do it. In 2022, fraud and improper payments alone cost taxpayers an estimated hundreds of billions of dollars. As the first order of business, this commission will develop an action plan to totally eliminate fraud and improper payments within 6 months. This will save trillions of dollars, trillions. It's massive. For the same service that you have right now, trillions of dollars is wasted and gone and nobody knows where it went. Further taming inflation.
Wow, folks. The legacy media, they're going apoplectic. They're having kittens, people. They're pushing out cows. They're pushing out puppies. Trump has got them so triggered over this thing with Elon Musk. They are so afraid. Remember when Elon Musk was sort of on the Democrat side when Twitter was leaning so far left that it was like the Leaning Tower of Pizza? And now Elon Musk has come over and has shifted it from leaning to the left. They're obviously shifting it to the right. But now, they're upset with that. When they're in control, everything's okay. I mean, isn't that the way we all work? When we have it our way, we love it. So just to give you some tidbits on what this commission would be, let me read to you what this is, okay? So here it is. It says the commission will be tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government. And it's going to make recommendations for drastic reforms. People have tried this in the past, and this is a great idea. And putting Elon Musk in charge or, with the commission with whatever time he's got available. Hey, if he can even spend a few hours, a couple of days a month, that would be better than nothing. Now, it says that Trump said that Musk, and this is what's gotten the legacy media, all right, just in a freaking tizzy. All right, they've got their, diapers, you know, so tightly wound up, they can't take a crap because of what's going on. They said that Trump said Musk has agreed to lead the commission, not only just be on it, but lead it. And this is what Musk tweeted, yesterday. It's badly needed. Now, he didn't outright confirm that he accepted the position. He just has to basically say he agreed to lead it, but he didn't outright confirm. All right, the group's first order of business, Trump said, will be formulating a plan to totally eliminate fraud and improper payments within 6 months. Now, Musk has repeatedly raised the idea of such a commission, describing it that it would ensure that taxpayers' money is spent in a good way. And he told Trump he's happy to help out during a live chat on X last month. Now, Trump and his advisors have been discussing for months the formulation of a group led by business executives that would comb government spending for excess. Now, as you saw there in the earlier piece, this is basically poking the hornet's nest, right? This is poking the bear, folks. The state, the government, the fourth estate, the deep state. And Musk also just needles everybody, saying he can't wait to get in there, and that there's a lot of waste and needless regulation government that needs to go. Now, if you think that's something, all right, let's watch what those manufacturers of deception and deceit and fraud and those so-called hack journalists on MSNBC have to say about this. Listen to the verbal diarrhea and the fear-mongering that's coming from these people. Let's do that right now.
Since 2016. But there's also like a really disturbing information environment in America right now, domestically in this campaign year, that has nothing to do with illegal foreign interference. In fact, it's American as apple pie, a long tradition of extremely rich, real right-wing cranks, from Henry Ford to H.L. Hunt. The world's richest man, Elon Musk, is trying to control American politics. He talks to Donald Trump several times a month, according to reporting in the Wall Street Journal. Trump has expressed interest in offering Musk a role auditing government agencies in his second administration, according to the Washington Post, an idea Musk enthusiastically embraced just yesterday. Because Elon Musk runs one of the most influential internet platforms, or at least it used to be, formerly known as Twitter, and he has essentially turned that platform into a pro-Trump, pro-authoritarian disinformation machine, where he just posts vile bigotry and disinformation that millions of people see and share. Despite his site's own policy that you may not share synthetic, manipulated, or out-of-context media that may deceive or confuse people, Musk does that basically all day long. On Monday, he posted this weird and pretty schlocky AI-generated image of what is supposed to be Vice President Kamala Harris, but doesn't really look like her, in a Soviet-looking uniform, commenting, "Kamala vows to be a communist dictator on day one. Can you believe she wears that outfit?" In point of fact, I can't, because she doesn't, and it's AI. That post alone was viewed more than 81 million times, at least according to Twitter's metrics, which, who knows if you can trust them. Then there's this from just yesterday. Musk boosted an hours-long interview between Tucker Carlson, remember that guy, and a Nazi apologist, writing, "Very interesting, worth watching." In that interview, the Nazi apologist says how the Nazis weren't prepared for all the detainees they had and people just died in the camps. Yeah. Later, Musk deleted the post, but not before at least 8 million people saw it. So if you go onto Twitter, you likely saw it yourself, because since he took over, the algorithm has been tweaked to make sure every post by Elon Musk is seen by everyone. Tech newsletter Platformer received documents last year showing that Musk ordered his engineers to build a system promoting his posts to everyone on the platform, regardless of whether or not they follow him, which is...
So Christopher Hayes from the delusional network, MSLSD, or MSDNC, is crying, boo, that in the free market of capitalism, Elon Musk, who owns Twitter and spent his own piggy bank full of billions of dollars, is actually telling his engineers, "Hey guys, I want you to make sure that my message gets everywhere, right? That goes around the globe 24/7. I want you to do that. You know why he can do that, Christopher? Because he's paying them money and he owns a business and he can do whatever the hell he wants to. That's right. Remember when Twitter was owned by the left and was doing the same damn thing? How come I didn't see you on MSDNC or MSLSD questioning at that point the business model? Didn't see any reportage of you, CH, on the show. I didn't see anybody out there questioning the effects of all the leftist verbal diarrhea and bullshit that was coming out of Twitter then. No, because you loved it then. You were controlling the apparatus. Now that the tide has turned and it's shifted to the right, oh, you're crying the tears. You're crying the tears. Now, what I'd like to show you is a politician, the president of Argentina, Milei. Here you have him here. Wouldn't you just love to see Donald Trump needs to take a page from President Milei and do something similar to this with all the bureaucracies and all the bureaucratic governments and all of the departments of, labor and Department of Education, Department of Energy, all of them. He needs to do the exact same thing. It would be absolutely phenomenal, folks. It would just drive the legacy media, the liberal media, the so-called status media. It would just drive them absolutely crazy. Watch what this politician, this president of Argentina, watch what this guy is doing right now.
Y Deporte, afuera. Ministerio de Cultura, afuera. Ministerio de Ambiente y Desarrollo Sostenible, afuera. Ministerio de las Mujeres y Género y Diversidad, afuera. Ministerio de Obras Públicas, afuera. Aunque te resistas. Ministerio de Ciencia y Tecnología e Innovación, afuera. Ministerio de Trabajo, Empleo y Seguridad Social, afuera. Ministerio de Educación, Adoctrinamiento, afuera. Ministerio de Transporte, afuera. Ministerio de Salud, afuera. Ministerio de Desarrollo Social, afuera. Se acabó el curro de la política.
This is exactly what you need, folks. I mean, that was absolutely incredible. That was fantastic. Could you imagine at a town hall, Trump doing exactly the same thing with all the departments that are just so full of waste and fraud and spending of American tax dollars that could be utilized if saved and the fraud and waste were eliminated? I'm telling you what, folks, that would be a moment that would be absolutely... You think Kamala Harris would be able to do that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. And as he's saying right here, long live freedom. Damn it. I mean, this guy's got a sack of cojones on him, folks. A huge set of brass balls. A huge set of brass balls. And that's exactly what's needed. Exactly what's needed. And President Trump, both of their ball sacks, I think, are probably about the same size. Anyways, folks, we appreciate you taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasser Sheikh Show. I've been your host. My name is Dr. Nasser. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and follow. You all know what to do. I'll leave you with my final thought. Before that, put your comments down below. Check out our video links above and below. My final thought, when you're right, you're right. President Milei is absolutely right. And when you're left, you're wrong. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.